Hi. In the previous video, I could not complete what I could not complete the whole thing. I had to stop in between for some reason. So the reason I'm making another video to complete this restore and backup thing. So since the zipping was happening, it was taking time. So I went ahead and start to see the another manual way to do the backup and restore. But the zipping already happened. And this time the zipping happened well. Now let me explain you why. Now this is after clicking on file manager. After clicking on file manager, we came to this one, right? Yes. So after clicking on file manager, we reached here where there is public underscore HTML, which is the website folder where the website file remains public underscore HTML. Now here is this what you call small arrow kind of forward kind of thing that you see. Now, when I'm zipping from here, the zipping is not happening well, like 205 bytes, obviously, which is not the size of this public underscore HTML folder. So what I did, I went to um, domains in this section, domains. From domains, that onnet.space is the what do you call domain means my website domain. So quite obvious, under domains there will be the websites. So onnet.space is the website. This is the domain. So I clicked on it. So here, when I click on it, now here again comes public underscore HTML. In this public underscore HTML folder, you don't see any arrow. You don't see any forward arrow. So when I'm zipping this, the zipping is happening properly. You see 395.06 MB. So I can go ahead and download this. Then it is fine. But I won't be downloading this because this is 395.06 MB. Downloading this will take a lot of time and and also data. And I use my mom's mobile data, which only provides me 1.5 GB per month. Sorry, per day. So I won't be able to afford 295.06 MB download now. So to show you, just to consider that I have downloaded, I will consider this file as downloaded. This file. This is also public underscore HTML. This is the which the zipping did not happen properly. This is that file. But I will consider that this is the file that we downloaded. This one to show you the restore thing, because I will also need to show you the restore thing. So I won't be downloading this one. So let me delete this one. I hope you understood what I said here. So I'll delete this. So downloading happened. Now we downloaded, so far we only downloaded the website files. Now with some websites like this one, like my website, there is a database. So the files are downloaded. Now I will also have to download the database. To download the database, I will have to go to phpMyAdmin. So here I'll have to provide the username and password. Let me just quickly get the username and password. So the username is onnet spa, password. Now this I went from phpMyAdmin. Remember, one is file manager, where I went to download the website files from public underscore HTML by zipping the public underscore HTML. Usually when you click on the file manager, when you reach here, with most web hosting provider, you will find it, what do you call, you can zip this one and you can zip this public underscore HTML and you can download. That this won't be any issue. There with most web hosting provider, this won't be any issue. But with my web hosting provider, this is an issue because maybe I'm using a free web hosting, so there are limitation in my hosting account. So the reason what I did, I went to domains, and then from domains I selected my website, And then from there, this public underscore HTML I downloaded. So if you happen to face the same kind of problem that I face, then you can also do the same thing. You can go to domains, and from the domains, you can go to your website, and there also you'll find the public underscore HTML folder, which you can zip and download. So now to show, now next thing we are downloading the database. Now after I clicked on to download the database, I went to PHP-MyAdmin. PHP-MyAdmin, from where the database remains. In the web hosting control panel, where you will find file manager, there you will also find PHP-MyAdmin. Here it is, PHP the username and password. And after providing the username and password, I am inside the PHP-MyAdmin. In PHP-MyAdmin, the database remains. This is the database. If I click on plus, these are the tables of the database. So now I will be downloading this database. So to download the database, I'll go to databases and no, sorry, I'll go to export. And from export, I'll go with quick display on the minimal options. And I want to download SQL database, and then I'll click on export. So it started to download. Now the downloading started to happen. Now this is also like the file size could be quite high. So I won't be downloading it. So I'll be canceling it. To show you the restore, I hope this will remain. This incomplete download file will remain probably, from which I can show you the restore, like how to do the restore. So let's check in downloads. No, since I clicked cancel on it, so that did not download. No problem. That won't be an issue. Still, I will be able to show you. Okay. So the downloading happened. Manually, I downloaded, what do you call, the website files also I downloaded, PHP public underscore HTML, and the database also downloaded from PHP-MyAdmin. So if anything happens, if the website gets, what do you call, if the website gets deleted, then to restore the website, what you'll have to do is you'll have to come to the web hosting control panel. And in the web hosting control panel, first thing you'll upload the files. You'll go to file manager. And then in the file manager, you will go under public underscore HTML. And here you will here you will unzip the file. If the website got deleted, then these files won't be there. And say if it got corrupted, some files are there and other files got deleted, then what you can do is you can delete the rest of the files, and you can unzip the public underscore HTML folder that you downloaded. When you will unzip the folder, all the file will come under public underscore HTML folder. And there is one thing can happen. Say when you unzip, say for example, let me show you one thing. We create one new folder here, and then switch to. So say let's consider this is the web hosting. Okay, so here there is public underscore HTML folder. So what I said, that you will be taking the zip folder, public underscore zip folder, under public underscore HTML. And if their file remains, then you will, if the website is completely deleted, then no files will be there. And if it's corrupted, that some files are there, then you can delete that, delete the whole thing. And then from this public underscore HTML, you will right click and you will unzip, means you will extract. You'll extract, and then when extracting, when this when this address comes, there is public underscore HTML, then there is again / public underscore HTML. So you will delete the first one. So deleting the first one will keep your main directory. Otherwise, it will again under public underscore HTML, it will create another directory as public underscore HTML, under which the file will remain. So I deleted the first one, and now I will extract. And now when I extracted, the file came under the public underscore HTML. So in the new folder, there is public underscore HTML, and under public underscore HTML, there is this website file. This one I'm considering as the website file. To show you as an example, this is the not properly happened public underscore HTML folder. So this is how you will what do you call unzip all the files. So when you unzip all the files, the what do you call the website files got restored. Now you have the website files. The next thing, for the database websites, in order for the website to work, you need to next upload the database. So you downloaded the database as well, this one. Now we will go to upload the database. What you'll have to do is you'll go to File Manager. I'm sorry. To upload the database, you'll have to go to PHPMyAdmin. This one. In PHPMyAdmin, you'll have to go to Import. So under Import, first, obviously, if the website has only one database, and if the what do you call the database is there, and under the database, the what do you call the tables are deleted, the only database is there, then you can click on the database and then import under the database. Otherwise, you will have to create the database. Otherwise, you will create the database, like you will have you'll have to what do you call remember the database name. The database name you can also find in the web hosting control panel in the database section. In the database section, so databases, in databases you'll find your database name. So here is your database name. So if the websites get deleted or whatever, this will remain, this name will remain. So you can copy this, and you can create one database there if your database is completely deleted. If not deleted, or if somewhat of the table deleted and the database is there, then inside the database you can delete all the tables and then re-upload the backup database. And otherwise, if the whole thing is deleted, then what you can do is you can what do you call, like I said, you can go to the database section and copy the database name, and then to create the database, you'll go to database, you go to databases, and from here create database. Here I can only create one database, so from here you can click on create database, and then provide the you already copied the name of the database, so you just have to paste the name of the database. And there will be one option that it will ask for privileges. You'll have to provide all the privileges, like this is the check privileges. So no privileges is not there. So you may get an option to provide select the options for the privileges for the database. So you go ahead and select all the privileges, and then when the database is created, then you click on the database, and then after clicking on the database, you go to import. You go to import, and then from here you choose the file, choose the database file. From wherever you downloaded the database, you will select the database file, and then after selecting the database file, you will click import. And when you will click import, the database will be uploaded. Again, these tables will come back. So after the database is created, and the connection between the database and website is live, then your website will again open. And if for any reason after uploading the database and the website file, if still the what do you call the website does not open, like it gives some kind of error, database error or something, then you will just have to check your what do you call database, and see if everything is fine here with your upload, if everything is fine. And you will also have to think a little bit that if you have uploaded the files and the databases properly, like if the files are under the public underscore HTML, and also the database and the website files are of the same date, these things you will have to make sure that and also the database name is correct, it is the previous database name, and also the privileges are provided properly, and also the import happened properly. So you'll have to brainstorm with these things to troubleshoot that problem. So that troubleshooting is to make the connection between the database and the website happen properly. So if you get the error, if you upload the what do you call if you upload the backup of the website files in database properly, then there should not be any problem. But if problem happens, then you will have to troubleshoot it this way. So this is one way. This is one way of what do you call taking the backup of the website files and what do you call the databases. Now this is what do you call this is very manual, for which you will have to what do you call download. Like you will have to download. That is again one thing. There will be downloading data, and time is also a factor. So this is one issue with this manual backup and restore. This is completely manual backup and restore. Now, other than these, there is another manual backup that I was that I was talking about. For that, for every web hosting, you will find this option: website backup and restore. But this is not the website backup and restore application thing that I talked about. Database backup and application, that web hosting provides with most web hosting, that is provided with little extra money, but it has the benefit that you just set things, like you set things and your backup will happen daily. And if you just need to if you and your backup will happen daily online. And if and even if your website gets deleted, your backup won't get deleted. It will remain in your control panel. And to restore, it is just one click restore. You will just, if you want to restore, you just hit restore and it is restored. So that way it is very convenient. So if once the thing starts to get complicated with manual backup, that you are needing to download how would you call manual backup every day or bi-weekly, which is not convenient, then you can if you're working as a website maintenance for a client, then you can ask your client that in order to take the backups, in order to take the backup and restore, we needed to add the um, uh, automated backup feature in the web hosting. For that, there will be extra charge. This will be the charge. You can let the client know, the charge know, by looking at the web hosting's website. So, and if your client agrees, then you can what do you call if your client agrees with it, then you can contact your web hosting that I just need to add this feature in my web hosting. So how can I do it without disturbing any downtime or anything? How can I do it? So you can talk with your web hosting provider and do this. So that is another thing. That is a automated website restore and backup with the help of the application. Now the website restore and backup and restore that I am to show you now, this remains with any web hosting, and this is also manual. So like the file manager and phpMyAdmin, you will also find um, backup and restore backup option in your web hosting. Like, let me show you in my web hosting. So here it isn't there. So so here it isn't on the extra features, PHP manager, site building prices, and here also it isn't. So what I can do is I can search here the restore backup. So the option here, I'll click on it, and it is taking me to the restore backup section. So here what I will have to do is I'll have to click create backup. Feature disabled. This feature has been disabled. Please contact your administrator. Okay, so since, like I said, since I'm using what do you call free web hosting, so this feature is also disabled. Otherwise, you can what do you call from this restore backup option in your from your web hosting control panel, you can do the backup. You just have to click on create backup, and the backup will happen, and the backup file will remain there, and you can also download it, and also you can also restore it from there by just by clicking the restore. So here it is one thing good with this option. It is one thing good that for this you are not needing to download. You're not needing to download. Also, you're not needing to go to file manager under public underscore HTML and download. Here, from this, what do you call, from this section, you can do the backup and restore. So this is convenient one way than the manual backup. Now, and with each web hosting, the things can be little different. Like the options can be little different, and features can be little more or less. So, but you can what do you call you can just read and get through the things, because you need to backup and restore, and you'll find all the options there to backup and restore. You just have to read through the things and do the needful. So so this is all this video about to show you the restore and backup thing. So I hope you have understood it well. And like, you can, when you start to work with any client for website maintenance, or for your own website maintenance, you can what do you call you can start with manual backup. You can start with manual backup in the beginning, like maybe the first manual backup that I have shown you, like from the by zipping the public underscore HTML and downloading, and then also exporting the database. That also you can do. And otherwise, you can also what do you call do it from the restore backup feature from your web hosting control panel. So from this, you can start to do manual backup and restore. And and in the near future, or in the future, if you see that things are getting a little complicated, you're not it is time consuming, and also it is hectic to do the restore and backup this way, and you really, and obviously for any website, I suggest that the website backup and restore should be the one very important thing to consider. So then you can go ahead and pay a little extra to what do you call get a automated backup, like the all the three websites that are providing. Because having that, paying a little extra money, having that, you will have a good what do you call good or good backup and restore feature, and also it will save you a lot of headache, and also a lot of time. So having paying a little extra money to have that feature will be a profitable thing. So that's all to show you in this video. I hope you have understood well, though I'm not able to show you going all things literally, but I have shown you like how things are done. So if you have the technical knowledge, if you're doing a website maintenance course, then I believe you have the what do you call technical knowledge, or technical understanding. So if you have a good technical understanding, then I believe you can read through the things, and you can find your way out. The important thing is that you know that these things happens in website maintenance, and these things are important, these things exist, and where these things exist, that also I shown you, and how these things happens, that also I have shown you. Just I could not go a little deeper into all the things, but you know how these things work. So with further things, like further deeper things, you can find your way out, I believe. So that's all to show you in this video. So you have a nice time. Tada, bye bye.